Hey folks, Mike Bloom here from the Studio for Teaching and Learning Innovation. We had a session for video production yesterday and we talked about Flipgrid and using Flipgrid, and some people had trouble using it. So I thought it might be worth going over and talking about how to go through Flipgrid and make it work for you. And the thing here, recording to your video camera is not the most natural thing in the world, and if you're not used to it, feel free to do it over again until you do feel comfortable. I've recorded literally hundreds of hours of myself on video, and it's taken a long time for me to practice enough so that I'm comfortable enough, and I still make lots of flubs. So to make yourself comfortable, to think about that audience, it really helps to keep practicing over and over again. But now here I've got Flipgrid open. So now here I've got Flipgrid open, and so this is my personal account, my teacher's account. And you can create a teacher's account for yourself, but what I should have done yesterday is I should have given you this join code, which is Bloom 9640 for this particular Flipgrid. So that's the easiest way for you to get in. And let me go to another browser. And again, I'm actually in Google Chrome. I find it works best either on the Mac or on the PC. To be in Google Chrome. If you don't have Google Chrome, it's a very easy download. You can just search for Google Chrome and you'll be able to download it. But now you'll see here I'm logged in to flipgrid.com, and actually I'm not logged in yet. And this is the page I get before I log in. So I'm not logged in as myself, and now I can enter a join code. And that join code for this particular Flipgrid is Bloom 9640. So I'm just going to type that in. And this will make it easier for people who weren't able to connect to Flipgrid yesterday to connect. And I'll hit the go to my topic. And now I get the choice to join with Google or join with Microsoft. So I can choose either one. I'm not going to remember me. But I have, for Google, I have my William & Mary Google G Suite account. So I'm going to log in with that other account that's not my actual William & Mary Microsoft account. So you'll see what it looks like for somebody with an email.wm.edu to join. And this is how your students would join if you create a Flipgrid for them. And now here I'm going to put in mxbloom@email.wm.edu, and I'll say next. And now it's going to ask me for my authentication, my William & Mary authentication, and I'll put that in and I'll say login. And it'll probably ask me for my authentication, so I'll have it authenticate. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck. And now I've authenticated. And now my login is successful, and it takes me right to today's topic. And I can jump in and I can record a response. And it's going to ask me if I can use the microphone and your camera, and I'll say allow. And now here I am in front of my green screen, but that's fine. You can be in front of your green screen or whatever you want to be in front of. And I'm going to hit the record button. And it'll give me a countdown. Hey, this is Mike. I'm doing a recording here to show people some of the steps that they'll need to create their own Flipgrid in response to the topic that we've created for our assignment for next week. So if you have an opportunity, remember what we're asking is for you to basically give a description of what we're going to be doing in today's podcast or in today's video segment that you're going to be teaching students. So in this particular one, I'm talking about how to get Flipgrid to work. So Flipgrid is a really great tool. The thing I love about Flipgrid is that once you get it working, it's really easy for your students to create their video content, and then for other students to go in and either leave a video comment or a text comment if they would like. And it's a really great way to get feedback and to have students give other students the kind of guidance that they need to improve their product. So you see, I made a couple of flubs. It's not a big deal. I can go back in post-production and I can take those things out. Anyway, I hope you have success this time, and I look forward to seeing everyone next week. Hey, this is Mike. I'm doing
now I watch a little bit
of it and I say next. Here to show people. And now I can take a selfie if I want. I'm not going to take a selfie. I can give it a link optional. Well, why don't I take a selfie? So I'll take a selfie. So now here I am, and I look at the camera. I'll do my best, go on a mic pose. And now there it is. That's kind of a cute picture. And I can even put some effects in there. I'll say effects, and I will say, let's do a filter. That's a goofy filter. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to keep that, and I'll say confirm. And that's it, and I'll say submit. Oh, I'll put a description in there. Mike describes how to use Flipgrid. And I'll say submit. And we're done. I'll hit done, and then there I am. And so go ahead and give it a try, and I'll be happy to know what your reaction is to it, and how well you were able to download the software. Actually, there's nothing to download. See, if I were in post-production, I would cut this stuff completely out. But I'll just keep talking because we're going to do post-production next week. See you then.